my mamma, Chema Kwaba Sikka 89.5, and a pilot, Sikka Kase3, and I have been a Obanimbu Sumena Tosso, the Nubaquay, the body in your mess and a Darum and Nebney, were Piemo at the Achaya and a Payam summer. Mensaka if you have some of our last and Koja was also dear mamma in a matrasi. Maybe I can carry at some formation centers. I would not top it here. Yama for you, ATBA, Abba for Consia Sikka FM online.com. African radio, the modern Ghana Kase3 on Facebook Live, Sikka FM 895 Live, YouTube, Sikka FM 895 Official. TikTok and a trader and a Sikka FM and a pine summer medicine the dead Marco Tribi and a same. Man Panebe, Dr. Haji Mabudu Bamiapa had a walk was ready for ya. Wamo Kaya, I will Kajetia, a Jashano Emo, and a washer Wamo say, Abino Ababomo. And this Yamayo National Chama Johnson, I said, don't catch it. Said your mighty be a city and Yanam Panequa and kind to a mama can come with the much say. Abana Shada and what says Sikka Amayaka Adosum. Ghana Coco Bad for this to how much as a study of 4 Eddie a cocoa beans, Papa no air qua amano nefa continua secotono a hagenepa. A pint some become when one matsasia, Mede a barbesum. Nancy Bama me a fum worker for any, Mijina Takwan Saba, Mababetonso.
Sikka FM, Trakawine, Yanya Coro, 89.5, Sikka FM.
Sikka FM 89.5. Yes, Suma Santimai. Sikka FM 89.5. Yes, Suma Santimai.
Yes, Suma Santimai. Karamaya, we are seeing in Aka Wafei, Mamingura, Esumimo, Ankasa. Mampani Dr. Haji Mamudu Bobi Erikabu Amadiada, Sir and Ano Kosiada, were by Fikasemo Abasumi. Now, we yano, and I was saying, you would say, Asama, SCA, our a year, a Kajatia, what in ya? Now, a yen yapa, and it was saying, I saw Bamana Quaya, one conon consider the phono, and now when you're crying so, and we'll consider the phono, and one Macasaya, and what I what to say. A Johnny Pony Force said the Adianesia. Na esaso omo aye niema ba kum yeru binti esase eto dware mo na wotwe and what de adwadifo no so ba abonte ababeka na we de was raperifo no ada sa ba bia anhye ne de yemie mu ma wo mo na wo mu ni wo mu dwa adwadifo no boss boje so abu am nsama mampani be de chepa enu mo anu kire se wo mo omo ho aka no so abani ba de obetumi bia na wo de aboa wo no enu mo no kire se watete se ade enam so ma adwano aba yere se na wakwabrane ekita gas ya wonu aduane idwani mu na wa adwawei yere gas no aduane mu entimampane be de chese sa subane so adwani foro ntwom ho emfiri ho yentie mampane be de che Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baumia
fire service any nadmo because Omutimi for P Ijano na 33 shops out of 8,000 na Ijano for 2 into the present ball wabaso omoya dear fire service any nadmo moya ya dear Misume ba eno na koshe said it meaning say Munina adia hamon say munye juma because here too there's so many fire service for yakasa umusi umuni madekwa ebaye so enye electrical fault so omwashe ninina so nyame adom enchina omobebie na mo start yakasa I prayed before my back. And I say, Minch Kancha must say, me only say, shops are Eshiano, Mohiamwa, and so empty, I buy the share, report Noah, Naya Boamo, Namatmea Wituma. Boamo. The Mabuna shedding. Now, you report investigation in Naba, the recommendations no age man. Namuna Taichi na Bibian Kosi, Yepesemuye Juma, Namuye Juma, na economy no so a big teacher. Enti, Medamuina si, Yamishamuina, Bako, Medamuina si.
Mampani abedi eche Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia ana yetsene kanama mento akase so na menko NDC amanyoko no emu wa wo che sa mampani na nado danko akufaro kwam na hebadwa fia no waso wode wa man tebia akwakoto na hebadwa branya no no kwaka ye no o ka sanfoforo kra national chairman erema NDC amanyoko no ru Johnson na siedu kete che sa mampani entronko an wodi asem bia woka bia nsasa ye fa mampani serious kra esansa ne bosha wahye nyina ba kokura ni wono ma watumi adiso mampani se tobutu ye twam nyade abaji biam he tobutu na abayo afa wotwam kura wakase de ba ya ne ade sisi kwa ne fifi eno amaso chese wose asem bie ni wono ma mampani kan ya watumi aye na de haro kura ne se wote se mampani se waro na breso na ban pa na ya kwan wo ya kwan na nado aban eno acha se hwe wo bo Mampani na nado wo tuatua portos kura na wakwatwero so wayi kwai wo kwatete gata mkura wo wayi kwai wo say mampani so ni na points na shada ne Sikka yi yo mudi ne basa na bosia eno abure ya ne yaka ya bread eti mampani o wo shada pa eno wo se wo Sikka sema wo abure misia twa ho amasese ya besa no aye humpan ya ebu ekomum na national chairman Edema NDC Oya Johnson na siedu nketia ena din semetu dwa bra na wamri true state of the nation address
My brothers and sisters, today the public debt stock, which stood at 120 billion cedis in 2016, has increased to a whopping 600 billion cedis, while the debt to GDP ratio, that was 56% in 2016, now stands at 103%. It must be underscored that the president and his economic management or mismanagement team actively colluded with the Minister of Finance and Ufuriata for the latter to benefit directly from these borrowings through numerous transaction fees, schemes, and scams from the bonds that Ghana issued. Ladies and gentlemen, you may have a look at the table that will shortly be shown on your screens. My brothers and sisters, despite being the luckiest and most resource government in Ghana's history, the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia MPP government has the least to show in terms of socio-economic development. This is because the MPP has used all your money mainly for consumption. This is contrary to the president's claim that his government has used large amounts of monies we borrowed on roads and construction. The president knows he deliberately misled Ghanaians with this claim because he's aware that only a minute amount of the overall resource influx that has accrued to his government since 2017 has been used for the construction and rehabilitation of roads in this country. The truth is that only an abysmal 1.6% of the total resource influx of 820 billion Ghana cedis has been spent on roads by this government. Official government of Ghana records show that a whopping 93% of the 820 billion Ghana cedis has been spent on consumption, including Akufo-Addo's 20,000 euros an hour luxurious private jet travels across the world, hired over several months at the expense of taxpayer. It is a tragedy that the president will classify routine minor road repairs such as resealing, reshaping, pothole filling, regraveling, and even desilting of gutters as new road construction. The claim that this government has constructed over 11,000 kilometers of new roads is false and should be completely disregarded. The president should hang his head in shame. Apart from the unsustainable debt of the country, the budget deficit, which stood at 6.1% in 2016, now stands at a whopping 12% under the watch of the Bawumia-led economic management team. This is after it rose to an unprecedented high of 15.7% in 2020, owing to the reckless election-driven spending of the government.
National Chairman Adama NDC Amayokuno Ura Johnson Esiedun Ketiama Yanko Aye Ghana Cocoa Board for Akache Wamu so Wamania Bedenso Wama Chesa Amanfo the Cocoa Beans Papa Conco for cross Wamu the Fokun Tuna Sia no mas magre na Chesa Wamu the Aquavricos near Dia no Makwa Coton na no ano penia Wane Amansadin Kitaho Cocoa Board Ura Fifi Boafo Chesa Nyese Bia ye Cocoa Buono and Enya Wahantia Debbie Nyesa Abani Toko ni here nemom ye sidi na ho de wa fomuntia sefa no ho de wo soro acha ye sidi no enu nti na nkofo atoto ekoko no wa ha to fia kurafo ni nsema pieces no wa mo to fia kurafo ni nsema na wa mo de afa kuntina sa cotton Ivory Coast na eno ra fifi boafo eche se wa mo ane eye anti smuggling task force akabo mo a che se wa mo ehwe na safo ya cheche wa mo de di nkan kra no koko bag be 1500 eno makwa kwachiche omuguso a wo mo aye adwuma dendende se be ya manfo enton ye koko no emfama Ivory Coast for yenti ora fifi boafo
realize that it has gone beyond the border towns where now you have people even in Accra they package it together and try to smuggle it out. But the challenge now is that you have so many foreigners who are now involved in this business. So they come, they get the cocoa, and then they package it into different sacks, which ordinarily you would not assume that the content of it is cocoa, and then they get it out of town to our neighboring countries. So that's the challenge we are facing now. Of course, just like the story that has been reported by the finder says, we've been able to make arrests just in March about 1,500 bags, which is about 94 metric tons, and that's about over $200,000 worth of cocoa. So it's a thing. And
we understand that the level of smuggling is so serious that some districts, particularly in the Western North region, are not reporting any proper returns, purchases, so that people are paying the farmers, but they are not sending the cocoa to the right place. They'll give the farmer the 800 cedis per bag, and then they'll go and sell it in Cote d'Ivoire because of the exchange rate. We are told that one of the reasons why this is thriving is the relative strength of the CFA. Is this something you are aware of?
Yes, we are very much aware of it, because the past 5-6 years, Ghana has had way better price than these neighboring countries. But the CFA strength this year has given these smugglers a window which they are cashing in, because yes, they will buy it 800 cedis from the farmer, so the farmer is not getting anything extra, and then they take it across the borders.
Ora fifi boafo esan so atwa so se wait Ghana ene amanya twa won hye tituru ene Cote d'Ivoire e kabom se de be ya sa nipa bonefo semu ombetu susa.
Indeed, the Ivorians, when it started, drew our attention to it, that they've realized that there are some people who are taking this cocoa from Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire. So yes, we are collaborating with them. Apart from that, we do not have that strong relationship with Togo. So that relationship doesn't help much. But then because of the relationship we have with Cote d'Ivoire, we are counting on it, even though it does not yield the result we are looking for. One of the things we are also doing now, at least to ensure that the people who, when they see these things, will report to us, is that, so for example, if you see someone who has loaded a truckload or has cocoa moving from Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire, the cocoa, the value of that cocoa to test is given to the person who reports and the security agencies who arrest them. So it has incentivized people, and now they are willing and ready immediately to come out and give us information that we've seen this person who is involved in this business, and then the security agencies will quickly move in to arrest them.
ene ati ye kasama fo wono ewo koko board owura fifi boafo ye gina de sami so na no paisam hodo a mensaka ye ofie ha nyina da mede ni nyina esi na se no nkoma no nsuma adwuma fo nyina kwame ofori aboaje wo ho gidin abone no de amaye samfo ye falas na koje abo technician no ayesame wono na chinchin fruma no ede amame mede ni mrantie nua ba maame efomwa kafena meso eso ofatenase kasa prako ye de brew